What's up, everyone? This is the Fat Guy. I'm recording this on Friday, March 12th, 2021. This video is going to be a little different from my usual videos. See, the last 3 or 4 years, I've been kind of doing these little spring break trips. It started 3 years ago. I went up to the North Shore with my mom for a few days. Then in 2019, I started going solo. I went to Mankato for a couple of nights last year, right before COVID really kind of struck. I went to Fargo, North Dakota for a few days. So just kind of really smaller places, sort of college towns that are within driving distance. And I think, you know, today's kind of fits the bill. It's Madison, Wisconsin, capital of Wisconsin. It's about 4 hours from where I live, so we've got a bit of a drive on our hands, but it's early in the morning, the sun has risen, and I'm on vacation. This is going to be a Fat Guy vacation. I've been planning to do these for a while, you know, record just little bits and pieces from my trips, but it didn't really pan out that way the last 2 times I did it. So this time I'm hoping to capture, you know, just a little bit of what I experienced. I got some fun things planned. You know, mostly just gonna relax because, you know, I'm on vacation. You know, if it were a more appropriate climate that I was going to at a better time of the year, you'd probably see me wearing a Hawaiian shirt, Olay. I'd probably be doing this a lot, calling everyone brother, just being completely obnoxious, but this is going to be a little more subdued. I'm not even sure if I'll drink. I know it's kind of heresy because it's Wisconsin. The sun's on my beard. Anyway, first up, we're going to fill up our gas tank, and then we're going to get some breakfast. So let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, let's get going with this Fat Guy vacation. Me and my glowing beard. Alright, we have officially crossed over to the dark side. We are now in Wisconsin. I see a 715 area code. I'm completely unfamiliar with that, so we're not in Kansas anymore, or Minnesota, as it were, but we're having a little bit of a taste from home quick before we continue our trek in Wisconsin. Keys Cafe and Bakery. We're at the only non-Minnesota location. This is in Hudson, Wisconsin. Hudson's a beautiful place. Hudson River is marvelous. Taylor's Falls is a great place to ski, I've been told. So we're just stopping for breakfast, though. We already fueled up our car. We're gonna fuel up ourselves now. I don't know why I'm referring to myself as like 2 people, but whatever. I'm gonna go inside and I'm going to eat, and then we're gonna hit the road. We still got a few hours ahead of us, so it might be a long day, but this is a good start to the trip. So let's go ahead and go into Keys. Oh, well, that was a good breakfast. Nice little pit stop there. That country fried steak was very filling. But I've been getting that from Keys Cafe for years now. It was just kind of... I figured before we got into the unfamiliar territory of Madison, Wisconsin, we'd take a stop at Keys Cafe. Just to kind of ease our way into this. So, going to be a little more adventurous with our food as we get further into Wisconsin. Yeah, this is going pretty well so far. So I pulled up Maps, the app on my phone. It said we're about 3.5 hours out from Madison. Now it's about 8:45 right now, but I'm sure I'll have to stop and get gas. I'm sure I'll have to go to the bathroom at least once or twice. So we may not be there until probably like 1:30, maybe even 2 o'clock. So yeah, we could be in for a long morning of driving. So before we get into that, I'm going to just enjoy my my vacation cupcake. This is their house chocolate cupcake from Keys. I've never had it, so consider this it's not really breakfast boy, but you know, it is what it is. No shit the road. Well, it only took 2 bathroom breaks, 2 stops for gas, and about 4 hours, but we're finally here in the Madison area, right behind me. I don't know if you can really see the sign. It's a place called Razzi's Pizza. Apparently they have a vintage arcade in there too. So this is like right up my alley. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some lunch here. Try to get as much video as I can. You know, so hopefully we find some cool stuff in there and have some good pizza too. So yeah, let's go ahead and take. Blowing my mind right. Oh. That's fucked up. Nice. Here it is. Here is the hotel room. Whew. Take a good look. This is what it's gonna look like before I inevitably ruin it with my garbage. For example. Ooh, well, it has been a long journey here. That bed is looking very, very nice right now, so I think I'm gonna take a minute to unwind from today's events, and we'll wrap up the night with something fun. What better way to cap off this first evening? We got pizza on the bed. We got SmackDown on the TV. I think this is a good way to cap off our first night here, so be back for more fun and games tomorrow. Hopefully I don't get heartburn in the night, so see you in the morning. Oh, day 2, Saturday morning here in the hotel room. Got some good sleep last night. I didn't have any heartburn or acid reflux, so I must be getting pretty good at this eating thing. Excuse me. Well, we got quite a day ahead of us. Just wanted to show you the damage I did to this pizza. Now this is from a place, a local pizza place, and I can't remember the name of it right now, and it just says pizza on the box.
but I really enjoyed it, so props to them. See, it's a stuffed cheese pizza, which is like kind of this style where you can see the top layer right there, and then all the meat, like the toppings and everything, is sort of underneath. You know, they say nobody out pizzas the hut. Well, nobody out fats the fat guy, so there you go. I'm gonna go for a quick swim. There's no way of recording that without it being really creepy. So, I'll tell you what, the next thing we're gonna do, next thing you'll see, we're gonna get some breakfast, and then we're gonna go to the zoo. Oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the zoo.
See that building way off in the distance right there? That's the Capitol. Right across the lake. We going to Crema Cafe for breakfast. Should be good. Alright, so we got done with our breakfast at Crema Cafe. Now we've driven over to the Henry Villa Zoo, which is located next to a very beautiful lake over here. One thing about Madison, it's a very outdoors heavy city. So if you're looking for like kind of a good place to, you know, that has some city stuff, but it's still, you're kind of never away from nature, Madison's a great place. It's great for cyclists too. I've never seen this many cyclists on the road. Not even in downtown Minneapolis. So anyway, I'm gonna stop flapping my lips. I'm gonna go inside to the zoo. Hopefully they've got some prime monkeys, because monkeys are definitely my favorite animal. So let's go. Well, that was the zoo. You know, it was nice to get a little walk in, see a couple of animals. We got some cool ones on camera. Probably the highlight for me was that first part with the monkey underneath the tarp, like kind of reaching out. Because I honestly didn't think there was anything out there. But I mean, you know, it is March. It's pretty early in the morning too. So I'm guessing a lot of the animals were either, you know, more accustomed to warm climates, like warmer weather, or they were just sleeping. Because maybe humans are, you know, the only animals stupid enough to wake up this early. I don't know. So, yeah. Place I was going to go for lunch is closed until noon, so I'm just going to drop into a couple of stores, and then we're going to go get some lunch. Alright, so as you can see, I'm just a little more fancy than I normally am. I'm going to a place called Delaney's. They do some good steak. That's what I'm looking for, a good prime rib. So I gotta dress the part. Yeah, this isn't your ordinary breakfast boy meal. This is a big deal. This is a big boy meal. So yeah, let's sink our teeth into that steak. Alright, it's now Sunday morning. It's our last full day here in Madison. I ended up sleeping in a little bit because of daylight savings. So I woke up probably about an hour later than I wanted to. So I'm not going out for breakfast. I just had some pizza. Talk about dinner last night at Delaney's. Very good. Very, very good. I was sort of out of my element in terms of, you know, I guess I was kind of, yeah, that's the sort of place where you get like a bottle of wine or whatever, and pardon me, you know, I'm the kind of guy who likes to, you know, sit down and eat some cheese curds. So a little out of my element, but I dressed up nice. I tried to look the part, and I had a great prime rib. So that was a good good way to spend yesterday evening. Today, just gonna be going to a few stores. And I'm also planning on going to a casino. I'm going to be going to Ho Chunk Gaming. I guess there's a couple of these Ho Chunk casinos in Wisconsin. So I've got $100 set aside for it. So we'll see what I walk away with, if anything. I haven't been gambling in like 5 years. So, you know, we'll see what happens. Maybe maybe I'll win the jackpot. Maybe I'll walk away with absolutely nothing. So we'll just have to see. There it is. Alright, let's go win big. Well, we put down $100 in there, walking away with about 50, so I only lost like $50. I thought I was going to lose all of it, so I exceeded my own expectations. That's what happens when you set them rock bottom. But yeah, this is why I'm not really a gambler. I've only ever been gambling one other time, and I think I pocketed like most of the money that time. So yeah, I don't know. It was fun. I kind of wanted to stay longer, but at the same time, it's like, it's not like I'm playing with someone else's money, you know? So, I think it's just time to go back to the hotel. I'm probably going to chill out for a little bit. Realizing that this is really not the most eventful trip. You know, it's not like I'm, you know, going on 50-foot roller coasters, or, you know, watching, you know, sword swallowers or whatever. You know, the point is, I'm not doing anything too exciting. So, I'm probably just gonna spend the rest of the night at my hotel. I'm gonna walk across the lot to the restaurant that's sort of in that area. And, that honestly might be it for tonight, my final night, and I think I just kind of want to spend it chilling out. So, you know, I'll give you sort of a lowdown tomorrow morning before I leave on how Madison was, and you know how this trip was, and you know, just kind of a general wrapping it up. So, well, the time has come. It's now Monday morning. Time to head home. We're all checked out of the hotel. We got the 4-hour drive ahead of us. I guess to just conclude things, I want to say, you know, I had a good time. This was, you know, I don't think I've ever had a trip like this where I've been so accepting of going home, you know? And it's not a knock on the city at all. Madison, Wisconsin is a beautiful city. If you're an outdoors person, I highly recommend it. There's parks everywhere. You know, trees everywhere, lakes everywhere. I've never seen a city so, you know, at one with nature, you know, and, there was some cool stuff here, some great restaurants. It's just a nice college town. With that being said, though, I am looking forward to going home. Not sure when I'll do another one of these fat guy vacation vlogs. I don't even know what to call it, honestly. But obviously it'll be when I go on vacation next, but I don't know when that'll be. So still, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just something I had always wanted to try. Like I said, it's not the most glamorous destination. We're not talking about Las Vegas or, you know, Disneyland, Disney World, anywhere like that, but it's just a nice capital city, not too far away, and I just needed some time away from home, and now I'm ready to go home. So thank you for watching, everyone, and take care.